What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This evening, Sean here at Bracelets. We got a couple more bracelets to make real quick. I got this is for Shane. Shane in Connecticut joined the Burr Army. Of course, my chair will be under. He joined the Burr Army. He asked for a thin blue line, alright, original, and he wanted brass 9mm on that and brass 45 Liberty Paracord. So we're gonna knock it out for him tonight. Shane, appreciate you joining the Burr Army. Welcome to the troop. You know what I'm saying? Wear your bracelet with pride. I had my cord. Here it is. I thought I was a little upset. I thought I ran out. Yes, I think this might be my last bit. I mean, there you go. Buy some new tubing. But my last bit, he want that 7, so I just knock off a little bit of it real quick, a little chunk of it. Alright, just so it'll fit properly. Alright. Yeah, man. How's everybody been? Like my last video for Miss Elizabeth, who got that purple tactical paracord one. Got back from Top Golf, but so me and my buddy was at Top Golf again for the second time I ever been. You know, last Tuesday my first time, and then we went. He hit me up like, "You want to go this Tuesday?" Yeah, I got nothing to do. I'm on vacation. So, but we got back, and he had a little bit of minutes. I live close to like where we work at, so I was like, "Hey man, instead of you got to BS for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes before you got to be at work. You know what I mean? Because you got to work too as well. I'm like, just slide over, follow me. Come to the crib. Let's car gas. Like, let's race. You know what I mean? Got my whole little VR set up, everything like that, you know. So I've been trying to get them to come over, my buddies come over, so we can race and put down some lap time in VR for a couple months now. Years actually, but you know, we just never have time. So we did today. I've been trying to tell him about it. So set him up on Gran Turismo, PSVR 2. You know what I'm saying? He owns a 2017 red, beautiful Camaro ZL1. You know, so I'm like, of course, I got a 2020 C8 Corvette, so we car people. All right, so we was like bending cars. So I'm like, hey man, I love VR, I love gaming. I can't race without VR now, so I'm like, you gotta come check us out. And he wants the Viper next, so I had to put him in VR, let him sit in that Viper, take the Viper around Trial Mountain. You know what I mean? So of course he loved it. You know, it's like I was telling him, like, hey, just don't worry about your lap times right now. This is all new to you. Let your brain adjust. You know what I mean? It's thinking your body's moving and it's not. But so he caught on fast too, you know. I got the whole setup with the wheel pedals. I got the shifter, everything like that. So the ZL1 is a manual. So I wanted to see how that translated into the real world, from the real world into the game, I should say. And I know Gran Turismo not an actual sim, but it's like, it's a starter thing before we get into like a Assetto Corsa and iRacing and Automobilista and things like that. So he tried it, hopped in. The first couple of laps were a little rough, filling the car out. Plus I had traction control on too. I told him I'd take it off next time just so he can sling the car around. He want that back end to come out when he's hitting them turns. I know how he drives. So, loved it. About time the third lap came around Trial Mountain, man, he was there. He was getting the braking down. He was setting times. So right now, as a person who's played VR, for him, within the first, I would say, 7 minutes inside of it, he was already setting lap times. So he was like crunching them personal best out, and I think right now his Trial Mountain time is 2:23. So with a stock 2013 SRT Viper, you know what I mean? So it's just been in that headset and you in the car, it's just wild, man. Like I'll be thinking to myself, do I actually need to buy? Because I want an R8, I want an Aventador, I had a 4C, it's like cars, so I always end up, so I'm about to get rid of that probably next year, Lord willing, everything goes the way I want to, and hopefully I'm looking at like a McLaren, like entry level McLaren. I wouldn't mind a 650, but we'll see. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. But in any case, just being in those vehicles in VR, I was like, every time I get, I'm like, I don't really need an actual car now. Like, I don't need a Huracan. I don't need a 458. I don't need, a Lexus LFA or Chiron. I got them here in VR. Like, you can't tell my brain when I'm in that headset sitting in them cars that I'm not there. I got the wheel, I'm seeing the interior, I'm hearing it with these headphones, I'm driving, I'm in this car. All right, so I'm like, save your money, because really getting that stuff in real life, it's just like, because it's real life and it's like a little status symbol that I don't really care about, or people just want to flex and I don't do that anyway. So I'm like, do I really need to spend the money to get that in real life when I got it in VR and it's so close to like damn near real life? Also, I don't have to pay for it, and I can put it into a wall as many times as I want and never have to worry about insurance. You know what I mean? I ain't got to worry about people stealing it. I ain't got to worry about none of that stuff, putting gas in it. Yeah, none of that. So I'm on the fence with that, but every time, of course I want a real one, but every time I get in VR, man, it's something about it. But yeah, my buddy had a blast. I was coaching him, or trying to, like best saying, like let him know, you know, he's coming in too hot to the turns and to the corners. But once he started getting that down, he got the feel for the car. Man, it's just dope to see, you know, racing. And that was by itself. I put him through a time trial because I didn't want to put him on track with like NPCs or AI. I wasn't gonna send him online. But like I was telling my dude, it only gets better. It only gets better when you go online. I don't even race computer no more. Like I don't too much care about going around the track against AI who's not gonna miss turns or who's gonna drive perfectly and hit the racing line every time and the apex of the corners. I like going online facing real people because they make mistakes. Humans are flawed. So when you're racing door to door with somebody and you see them spin, you come around the corner, they spin out. You know, they out here taking turns too aggressively, or they shunting you, or they dive bomb you out there, and you gotta adjust for all that. It's dope, man. Like computer doesn't do that. Computer, they follow that little line. They may make a mistake here and there because, you know, the programming is like, okay, didn't kick in the right time, whatever. But racing real people, because they're so unpredictable, it's always fun. That's all I care about. So, man, one day, like I'm gonna knock this stuff out. I'm gonna drop these orders off, you know what I'm saying, at the post office, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna hop online and race. You know what I mean? I'm gonna race. I gotta race. You got me a whole setup, whole race room, so I'm gonna get her into it, man. But yeah, man, so y'all let me know in the comments, man, what y'all been into. If y'all gamers too, man, what's y'all gamer tags? Holla at me, you know, so we can run stuff. You know, I've been talking about Helldivers in a couple of these videos recently. I'm still doing that. I thought about get back to streaming. You know, I should stream on Twitch. I think I was at like 105 subs. I mean, 105 followers at the time. But my VR stuff, what I did on Twitch was like VR for real. But I might jump back into that because I got a special way. Like I do something called big screen, which is in VR. But I'm the only one, I think, on YouTube, and I know I was the only one on Twitch that actually had console games that you can play in this thing called big screen VR, where you can you can come in as your avatar, sit in the movie theater with me or and others, up to 15 people, and y'all can watch movies together. You can look at YouTube, you can do a lot of stuff. I was the only one playing games in there, so I think it was so dope. It's like a new way of LAN partying, a new way of like streaming. So if I could get big enough for the interest, but I don't really want to be a streamer no more. I think it's out in the weeds. What is this? Oh, extra glue. You gotta clean that case up, Sean. Clean that case up. Clean that case up for Shane, man. He's joining the Burr Army. We're gonna start him out right. There's that thin blue with those brass 9. Looking fantastic as always. Beautiful. Here's that Liberty Paracord on that brass 4.5. Big Daddy bracelet. You know what I mean? American flag, baby. Get that together. Bend it on up for you, Shane. Hope you enjoy it. All the way in Connecticut from Kentucky. We're gonna make it work. So, Shane, as you see, we got the thin blue and we got your Liberty. All right. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Burr Army. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, any problems, I get bracelets, holla at me, man. I'm gonna take care of you. All right? I appreciate you joining us. Opportunity to make your bracelets. Hope you see this video and sends people my way. You know, appreciate it. If you too want to join the Burr Army, burarmbracelets.com. All right, burarmbracelets.com. If you also want a firearms t-shirt that I do not have on right now, thechambercheckclothing.com. Links will be in the description. Until next time,